So Niall, we had a really good friend of yours in earlier. Lewis Capaldi was here.
I bet that was interesting.
It was very interesting. And we played a clip of you talking about him and his response, and now we'll play it for you.
Yeah, it's like a little inception thing here, okay? So here we go. This is what this
Did I
sounds
describe it?
Yeah, you did.
the right
So you're
way?
going to hear yourself, Niall, and then we played this for Lewis, and you'll hear his response to what you said about him.
Right.
And then you
We
may
ended up
respond.
meeting up over a game of rugby and a few beers and became good mates, and his career's kicked off. We've become really good friends, and I don't really have a lot of I know a lot of people in music,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm sure, you know, I bump into artists all the time, or, you know, and you have that in common, so it's always a good chat. But I could say himself and maybe Shawn Mendes.
Oh, yeah.
would probably
I love
be
this bromance.
my actual friends that I would
Right.
actually hang out with.
Who was that?
That's
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, that's lovely. And
Yeah.
it's the feeling is 100% mutual. I would see that in the house.
Oh my God.
You're just pouring your heart out
Yeah, here I
about
was.
your friendship. And then
That's what we're dealing with, people. That's what we're dealing with. Okay, it's not easy. It's not easy out there in the mean streets looking for friends. Who needs enemies, huh? And you got friends like that.
But you have each other. I just recently learned how to pour a Guinness.
Did you? Any good?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
So you learned, but
Yeah,
you
I
were
learned.
taught
But
it, but
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
impatient.
There's a lot waiting around. It's like a
Yeah.
2.5 minute thing.
All right, my son's going to Dublin for St. Patrick's Day.
Is he?
So what should he do?
Oh, just stay out at Temple Bar. That's
Okay.
the one thing I would say.
All right, stay
Because
out.
every other American will be there.
Oh, okay. All
Don't
right,
go where
good.
the tourists go. You'll pay double the price for a pint. Just don't go to Temple Bar. It's one of my
Okay.
biggest tip for anyone going to Ireland. You hear me? Stay.
Stay away. Well, congrats on heaven. Rolling Stone says you are now in your certified lover boy era.
Oh, lover boy.
Yeah.
Is that what they call me?
Yeah.
Great,
Do you
okay.
feel like a lover boy?
Oh yeah, you know me. man of many emotions.
8 billion streams and #1 on Spotify.
That's-
Did you? I mean, I know that when you make a single, it's kind of your creation. You put it
Yeah.
out to the world. You don't really know, right?
Correct.
You might have good feelings about it, but everybody does.
Yeah, I had a good feeling about it. I feel like that the melody was enough to make me think this is a bit of a sing-song type song.
Yeah.
People will like it for that, but I wasn't expecting like the initial. I had like my biggest streaming day ever on day
Congrats.
one, and I was not expecting it. And then I got sent this, which is on the computer screen, which is the radio update. I got sent this the other day, and I just can't believe how well it's done in its first like few days.
Well, I like how humble you are too.
It's nuts. It's crazy. You never get used to it.
No,
It's nuts. I'll never get bored of reading that.
that's good. That
Hopefully
means that you'll always make music for
Yeah, I
us.
hope so.
A lover boy, the certified lover boy. So these lyrics, they're beautiful. I love when you say, you're something new, like you've never experienced before,
Yeah,
and that's rare,
for sure.
and that's what makes heaven heavenly.
Oh.
And I was thinking about you. We met when you were just a teen, and you
It is
used to
crazy.
travel with Chargers. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I just remember you guys coming and sitting down. It was like we were like one of your first radio
Yeah.
tours.
God.
And it was your mother was there with a suitcase full of chargers for your Nintendo Game Boys. And so she was like, we have to always make sure that they're all unplugged from the hotel room. And she was kind of the one doing
so
it all.
true.
So
God.
as a man, what are your travel necessities now?
God, I'm not playing any games anymore. Although I think the PlayStation might make a reappearance on the tour. We're playing a lot of the Tiger Woods PGA tour, a lot of FIFA at the moment in our downtime. I'm a simple guy these days. You know, a simple guy, simple pleasures. Don't need much. I like a candle in my room.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
sir.
A scented
Yeah.
candle. Do you have
I'm
a
a-
favorite scent?
Yeah, I like a fig, and I like their Diptyque doing oud.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
I generally don't like oud, but this one is very nice.
Yeah.
And I always have that, and I like lots of bottled water. That's my rider, basically.
Yeah.
A candle and some water.
You're simple. You're easy.
Yeah.
That's really easy.
Yep. Exactly.
So
What's
now we
the-
know what your room smells like. I love fig. by
What's
Diptyque.
the other bottle? Like if you had a bottle for to imbibe after the show, what are you picking?
I like a gin and tonic.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And pints of Guinness where the Guinness is good.
Right.
Okay,
You know,
right,
because
history.
Guinness doesn't travel very well outside of Ireland. So, well, it does, and it doesn't. But it's just in Ireland, it's just special.
Yeah.
It's a different drink.
Have you found a place in LA where they serve it right?
No,
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 because
they don't take the care.
right. Yeah.
They're not looking after it like we do.
Right.
My first pour was out of a bottle, which I guess
Really?
doesn't count.
Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah.
just wrong. I guess.
You know what else Ellen learned to do recently? Well, and I say learn.
Is it
lightly.
an Irish thing?
No, it's something that is near and dear to Niall.
Oh.
She has been going to Topgolf.
Have you?
Oh yes.
Topgolf.
Okay.
The one up at the airport. Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
So listen to this. The first time I played, I lost, and I only scored a 16.
yeah. Right.
And then I go back just not caring. I think this is the secret to golf.
Were you drunk?
I drank a beer.
There you go.
I drank a beer, and I said, screw it. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care how I do. I was wearing Ugg boots. I was like I came in with a really bad attitude. I was forced to play for my
Angry
brother-in-law's.
Ellen.
Right. And I nailed it. Like
Really?
you know when you hit the back of the
Yeah.
fence in between the greens? That's 18 points. No, it's 20.
You were down there.
Yes.
That's deep. That's good.
That was really good. And
Congratulations.
I thank you. And I'm
Just play drunk constantly.
okay. But that is you have to be relaxed and not think, right?
Yeah.
You have to think but not think.
The game is 80% mental.
Right.
The rest of it's just if you're not in the right headspace, you're goosed.
Yeah, goosed. So your video comes out in about an hour. And so where did you make it and what are we going to see?
I made it in a soundstage in Sun Valley.
Oh, really?
I think-
Okay.
Was it Sun Valley or whatever that?
Yeah.
out
And
here?
Yeah.
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 Yes, there's a Sun Valley. Yeah.
Is there Sun Valley here? Am I right
There's
saying
Sun
that?
Valley here and there's one in Utah.
Yeah. Okay. Not that one then. So-
Sunland?
Sunland.
Sunland.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Sorry, my
Sunland.
bad. Sunland.
We'll edit.
And made it out there in a soundstage, and the video is kind of like just the whole idea is God only knows where this could go. So you're a bit confused the whole time.
Oh, okay.
It starts with me in like a red room with me and a drummer.
Ah, okay.
And the room feels really small, and then it opens out to another room. There's just like people in it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and everyone's just kind of different types of characters, and then it
Uh-huh.
ends up outside. But am I outside? It's just kind of.
Oh, okay.
It's
All
a
right.
bit. It's a bit of a.
Yeah.
It's not the most complicated thing you've ever seen, but it definitely is this. It plays on the whole "God only knows where this could go" line.
It's a thinking kind of video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of with video and TV and all this, cameras following you everywhere. Season 23.
Yes.
You guys love the panel. Chance the
Yeah.
Rapper and you, and then it's Blake Swansong and
Yeah.
Kelly.
That's so fun.
Your Blake impression is unbelievable.
Like Shelton.
It's just because they come by a lot, him and
Yeah.
Gwen, and we know he calls her Gwen.
Gwen.
Gwen,
Yeah.
hey Gwen.
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
He's he cracks me up on a different level. He'd be in my top 5 funniest people I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah. Like he's got such a quick sense of humor. That southernness to him is just incredible. He's just funniest dude. Everything that he comes out with is just genius.
This is
And
going to be a great
he's on that
season.
part of his life where he just doesn't give too solid,
Right.
Yep.
you know?
Uh-huh.
And he's just a great guy. I'm looking forward to meeting Gwen. I've been invited around to the house, but I was too hungover one day, so I didn't make it.
You'll feel the same way about her, funny and fun and everything.
We're already talking about our big rap party we're going to have
Oh, good.
for his swan song, as you say.
Yeah.
But he's enjoying himself. He's just a great guy. Kelly is the nicest person in the world.
Yeah.
Incredible singer. My God. Every time she opens her mouth, I'm like, you should audition for this.
Yeah.
I'd have you on my team any day.
Such a natural.
And Chance is just like, he's quiet, and then he's also super funny. He cracks me up. And then his music knowledge is just off the charts. Like the way he thinks is so different to any other artist I've ever met. He kind of has this like producer's head on all the time. Super talented, really nice fella. Yeah.
How are you liking the schedule? It's keeping you really busy.
Oh God. Yeah. Yesterday
Yeah.
we did like a 11 or 12 hour day maybe yesterday, something like that. They're hard to come. It feels like because there's so much adrenaline and you're making so many big decisions,
Yeah.
for artists in front of you. It's scary. So like there's just a lot of adrenaline going. And then when I go home, it just reminds me of that feeling of coming off stage like that, like come down. That, like, how do I just go back to my living room now and just,
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I
right.
just go home and sit there and play a video game and have some dinner and go to bed. And then, like last night, I was passed out by like 10.
Right. Yeah.
Just like come in the door at like 9:45 and was asleep at 10. Yeah, just a lot of adrenaline, but it's fun. The days do actually go quick. It's just when you're finished, you're like, oof.
Yeah. What did I just do?
Yeah, honestly.
That's so cool. Well, it's going to be so much fun watching you guys, and congrats on that too. That is really, really cool. Maybe you'll be the next Blake, and you'll be like on there for 12 seasons.
I don't
They
know if
might
I
not
can
let
do
you
that.
go.
That's, God, that's 23 seasons, 12 years. That's where he's at
Yeah,
now.
that's right. 23 seasons for 12. You guys are a gift to each other then if you're having so much fun and
Yeah.
you're like meant to be. I
Our
love that.
text chain is off the charts.
Yeah. Are you going to maybe collab with him one day? Or
I'd love to do a tune with Blake. I'm a big country guy, obviously, like Irish folk roots and bluegrass and all that kind of thing. I've always felt at home in Nashville and like around country artists.
Yeah.
I kind of write with the country head, really, subconsciously, but I do. So yeah, I'd love to. I don't know if he's up for it, but I'm not going to force it on him. But if he wants to, I'd love to. Yeah.
They did something, they did like a singing circle where all 4 judges, someone started a song and then everyone like did their kind of harmonize.
Yeah, I was on Kelly's talk show the other day and we were doing this game where you like the guitar player played a riff and we had to guess what the riff was. And then we started singing the song. It was Are You Gonna Go My Way?
Right.
And Kelly and I like were singing Are You Gonna, what I really want to know is, and the two of us, it was like Are You Gonna Go My Way? But we picked 2 really random harmonies that are like not normal. Like without even knowing, and it sounded so good. It was the best I've ever sung. It was so funny. It was so good.
Are you gonna go my way? I'm glad you're having so much fun, Niall, and it's always so great to see you. I'm
And
so
you.
happy that you
guys.
took some time.
I love coming in here. I get free red velvet cake.
Yeah.
I get all my stats put on a screen.
Yeah.
It's just love in here, isn't it? I just come back here all the time.
I'm gonna hand you the special sword,
Okay, you ready?
and then you can cut your cake.
Let me see what's going on with this cake.
Yeah.
That's the name of the person who owns it, who works here.
How do you pronounce that?
A sea bass.
Pronounce it sea bass.
Sea bass. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say like sea bass.
Yeah.
That's a beast of a thing.
It's a chef knife.
Maybe I shouldn't like pose in a weird way. Be like memes made out of it. All right, here we go. I want to see what this thing looks like. Let's have a look. I didn't really do the center. I've made a meal of this, but it's also tall. That's one big slice of cake.
Like 3. I think it's 3. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Oh God, look at that.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gonna get involved
Wait,
or
hang
what?
on. Yeah, I'm getting involved.
You can share this
I'm getting involved.
monstrosity with me.
Okay, wait.
It looks like a mountain.
What do you like, frosting?
Yeah. Not but that level. Sometimes it's a bit too thick.
Oh, okay. Can I feed you? Oh yeah, take it now.
Ellen,
God.
keep it PG, dude.